So we had CES 2011 here at Ford, and you have a big banner that says Leadership in Electric Vehicles.
Okay.
So you're launching Ford Focus Electric?
Yep. Yeah, so we're launching the 2012 Focus right now, the gasoline powered. So it's all new design, great styling, great dynamics, a lot of features, a lot of functionality. And then right behind it, we're launching an electric powertrain version of it to give the consumer a green powertrain of choice.
So let's go over there, because that car over there is actually shipping right now, right?
Yeah, that's correct. The Transit Connect Electric went in production the end of last year. We did an initial limited production run. Went to customers that were taking delivery of a large number of vehicles this year. So this is one of those customer vehicles, shipped out in December. They're in their hands doing different work. Full volume launch ramps up in April.
In April? What is for the volume? Is that secret, how big that is?
We're going to build to what consumer demand is. So
over there, you're showing the electric engine? What is that?
This is a hybrid powertrain.
Hybrid.
Yep.
So, how long is the battery range? How fast does it take to charge?
So for the Transit Connect Electric there, the range is about 50 to 80 miles, depending on driving conditions and things. The charge time is 6 to 8 hours on a 240 volt connection. For the Focus Electric, the range is going to be higher than this. The charge time is much faster. It's down around 3 hours on a 240 volt connection.
And the range is going to be?
It's going to be higher than this. Again, it depends on driving habits. There's a number of different ways to calculate range and mileage.
And over there you have the range. Well, you have 3 models, and if you go over here. Sorry.
Great.
So over here you're showing.
Yes, this is part of our 5-vehicle electrified strategy, if you will. So at the end of last year, the Transit Connect Electric went out. The end of this year, the Focus Electric goes into production. And then next year, 3 additional vehicles, 2 next-generation hybrid electrics, and a plug-in hybrid. More about that will be coming out of Detroit, North America International.
Is there any chance that any of these cars, all of them, could be compatible with Better Place battery swap system? So right there, my camera battery ran out, so I was able to change the battery. So I was asking, is it possible to change battery like the Better Place model, or could it be possible? What do we need to do to support that?
Yeah, the batteries are not designed to be replaced. They're designed for for 10 years, 120,000 miles, the life of the vehicle. The things you would need to do to part of the electric vehicle, obviously one of the concerns is you want the vehicle to be safe. You want the battery to be safe, because every now and then people get into car accidents. So for that battery to be safe and fully structurally sound, there's a lot of structure that goes into that. You also want the battery, it's the heart of the vehicle. You want it to be reliable. You want good solid electrical connections. So things that you put on, take off, are prone to wearing out, breaking, and so on. Also, a good solid safety structure around a battery to keep it safe in a crash is not really well inclined to fast change and things like that. So
battery, if it's not well taken care of, it can be dangerous. More dangerous than a gas tank full of gas.
A similar concept, right?
Yeah.
So like the gas tank, it's put in a specific place in the vehicle. There's structure designed around it. There's crash standards around that gasoline and gasoline containment. Similarly, the government has standards for battery electrics for crash and leakage of electrolytes after crash and so on. So
it wouldn't be nice if the cars exploded every time they hit a bump on the road.
Yeah, right. So absolutely, Ford's very committed to safety and safety innovation, and so as we get into new technology, we want it to be just as safe as all the rest of our vehicles.
But what about these countries that do implement the Better Place model? Is there any way that you could place the battery somewhere else? Is that too much of a work to kind of change the model a little bit and have it compatible?
Sure. I mean, if you put the battery in a different place,
so you gotta be swapped.
You got to have wiring that goes to that.
Yeah.
So and again, you get back into the issues of connectivity and reliability. So from electrical systems, you don't want loose connections. You don't want to have connections coming on and off frequencies. So
you did
if you were to change the battery every 80 miles, you think about the life of your vehicle, say 120,000 miles, the number of on-offs that you would have to do with that connection over time would really degrade that connection.
So you're doing research in that possibility?
As of right now, no.
Yeah, but how much does a battery cost compared to the car? It's a big cost, no, for a battery.
Yeah, I mean, the component costs, it's not, we don't give out that type of information, pricing of components. But yeah, of course, it's one of the new technologies, and it is a significant portion of the electric vehicle cost for sure.
And the idea of releasing one of those, what do you call this, electric van, is that some companies use a car a lot in cities and they don't have to spend money on oil.
Exactly. So for commercial service companies, typical mileage usage is 29 to 49 miles a day. So with the range we have in the vehicle of 50 to 80 miles, easily we support the needs of those businesses. So delivery fleets, electronic repairs, other things like that, service vehicles. The vehicle meets all their needs. They go to the site, they do their work, they get back in the vehicle, they go back to the shop, plug it in, and they're ready to go.
So they actually can save money. That's a good idea to use electric.
From a cost of ownership, absolutely.
The time of the...
There's no you don't have to worry about a fueling station. You don't have to worry about fueling cards for your fleet. There's no oil changes, no spark plug changes, air filters. The brakes actually last longer because of the regenerative braking effect. So from a fleet maintenance standpoint, you just got to remember to plug it in, but then you're in good shape.
All right. Do you think there's any chance that the U.S. will higher the gas price like they do in Europe and make it more reasonable to buy electric cars?
I don't know. I mean, the big variability in the whole affordability of electric vehicle equation is gas. Gas prices are so volatile, right?
Yeah.
So many factors that affect the price. For example, like storms or a refinery goes down, gas price shoots way up. So it's really hard to predict, and I really have no insight on that.
But maybe some European markets might be, the taxation over there might be more suitable a little bit to sell electric cars.
Yeah, I mean, the equation, like you said, you do the math and you get into this. So you look at the cost of gas that you're offsetting by not doing that versus the cost of the vehicle. And if you're a place that has gas more expensive, it makes the the option that much more viable.
All right, thanks.